We're live.
Okay.
We made it. We're on the show. We're on the show now. See? Thanks for being patient. Pays off.
We were having technical difficulties. Welcome, everybody. I have Dr. Tony this evening from Euclid Chiropractic in the city of Upland. And we're here tonight to discuss mindset and daily habits.
Especially going into the holiday season and everything else, too. We want to make sure we're ready so we don't gain an extra 15 pounds every year we do. And next year, I'm like, dang it, not again. In January, no.
So there's a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about. Daily habits as far as the things that we actually do.
Okay.
And then the way that we think.
Good.
Because what we think on a daily basis shows in our lives, right? The way we speak, the things that we do.
Exactly.
So, like you mentioned, the holidays coming up, people will gain weight, but what's the thought process behind that? Do you just eat everything?
In my sense, it's I don't like to go 50 because everyone's different, right? Everyone's a human. Everyone has different body chemistry, mindset, past, whatever happened in the past. So 50-50. Can you act on a daily basis when you wake up in the morning and figure out, what do I want to do today? What do I want to eat? How much do I want to exercise? What's my mindset going to be? Do you have a daily routine of listening to a quick, say, podcast or video? I listen there daily every morning for 1-2. That point, to get your mindset ready for the day, maybe work for professional side or your personal side. What can you do to start your day? And everyone's different. Some people read the Bible, read quotes in the morning for 1-2, but you want this to be ready for that stress of the day.
Right.
Because if you don't get your mind ready for the stress of the day, you start going to your go-to, your Taco Bell if you eat that. You go to whatever makes you feel good that day.
Hey, don't talk about Taco Bell.
Is Taco Bell good for some reason again? Has it ever been good?
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know what's good at Taco Bell. Maybe I'm just naive. But something to where, can you figure out your plan for the day, prep for the day, to make sure you're physically ready, mentally ready first, physically ready, and if it's diet and nutrition too, do you have things that you're planning for that are healthy already? If you don't have a plan, what happens? We're planning to fail. I heard that from somewhere, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's something to where, can we focus on that early mindset when we get up? Okay, how do I want to get this ready for the day so I'm ready to deal with the stress that I may know is coming or I may not know it's coming.
Right.
Yeah.
And so just like we have, hopefully all of you have a daily habit of brushing your teeth in the morning when you get up.
Hopefully. If not, sad.
Some people drink coffee every morning, to get them going throughout the day. But there's a quote that I saw. I was watching a video, and it says, you don't change your life. You change your habits, and your habits will change your life.
Yes.
So a simple...
So back it up. So don't change your life. You change your habits to change your life.
Yes.
Got it, guys. Make sure I read that.
Because the things we do on a day-to-day basis, let's use the example of brushing your teeth. If you don't brush your teeth on a daily basis, your teeth are going to start to rot.
Yeah.
You're going to have stank breath.
And gingivitis. We're good. I got it.
And, again, ladies, when we don't wash our face every night, we put makeup on every day. If you don't wash your face, you're going to start to have breakouts and things like that. It's a daily habit, and it's the same thing with, if you don't want to have rotten teeth, you've got to change your habit. You have to brush your teeth every day. You have to wash your makeup off every day.
But when it becomes a habit, what happens?
You don't think about it.
You don't think about it.
It automatically happens.
It's unconscious. You become, and if you don't do it, that's my patients. I ask them, why didn't you exercise? And if they forget, they go, man, I feel bad I didn't do them. Great, you're now in the habit of doing them all the time. It's part of your daily routine.
Right.
So it becomes what you normally want it to become every day. That's the plan.
Right.
All right. So I keep breaking stuff over here.
Sorry, my camera wasn't working properly, and so
we're figuring it out.
We're trying to work this right.
We got it. There we go.
There we go. A little bit sideways, but that's okay.
We're good. Right about
yours is
there.
Perfect over there.
We're good. Amazon. All right. We're good again. We're rotate. We're good.
But anyway, so like you said, we're coming into the holidays, and then soon we're going to be into a new decade.
Yeah.
A new year,
a
new decade.
Again. Crap, that's a lot of decades.
Yeah.
I've been old. I've been around for a lot of decades.
Yeah.
Almost half a century.
I've been around for more decades than you.
Centuries.
So, anyway, you have had a successful practice for many years. And
Humbly,
to have that,
it's work.
there's things that you do on a daily basis
Mhm.
to have that success. Give me some examples of what you do to
What
keep
I
this
do
place running
is-
for this long and
is
be
have
successful at
good
it.
staff that's been around for a long time. They run the show. Bonnie, our office manager, don't tell her, she's been here over 35 years now. She runs everything. I trust her, and having that trust also, not being overpowering, hey, what about this, and this, and going, okay, I can control some of it, but all of it, and giving that trust, and if things do mess up, you change, you adapt. But over the last, say, I've been here for 14 plus years now, is learning to give some power away once someone has shown they can do well with their position. Front desk, back office, interns too, same thing.
Yeah.
They're interns, but I have high school kids coming here and working. I trust them to go do therapy with this person, take care of them, boom, boom. I trust them until something goes wrong. And they know too, they can trust me to not go after them if they do something wrong too. Hey doc, I forgot about this, can you show me this one more time? Not a problem. It's having that patience and that, if you want to call it less, not being egotistical that I know everything.
Yeah.
I have to do everything.
Right.
Because that will burn people out. It'll burn not only you out, but also your staff out too. An office, I'm a chiropractic office here in Upland, an office is only as good as their staff. Because they answer the phone. They meet the first person as they come in the door, first impression. So
Right.
you want those people to be happy and wanting to work here every day. So I try to give them praise, buy my front desk staff coffee at least once a month. I forgot this month, so I have to buy coffee on Friday.
Uh-oh.
But at that point, making sure we take care of them to take care of us.
Right.
It's an equal exchange. There is no doctor here and staff here. It's we're here together because we're a team. It's not about us, it's about the patients.
Right.
Not about the client. It's not about the employees. It's about the client
Right.
in that sense.
And everyone has their role too.
Yeah, exactly. But for me, that's how it's successful, by having that teamwork and having that brand and that reputation to be here all the time and keeping the quality up no matter how hard we are, how long the week has been, how many people we've seen every day. It's always, how can I help? How can I help?
Right.
The next person.
Yeah. So what kind of daily habits can people incorporate into their lives and their thought life to help them with their daily lives?
I think a number one thing is, how can I help someone today? How can I be a benefit or service to somebody? When you have that mindset, I think you look for opportunities to help people. And when you're focusing on other people, you don't focus on yourself as, what do I want today? What can someone give me today?
Mm-hmm.
That's more, and then being human, we all are, it's being more selfish.
Yeah.
Versus, hey, my no one emptied out the dishwasher, I'm going to go do that today, even though it's not the best thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
No one did this at home today or at work, I'm going to take care of that. Even though I'm tired of a long day already too, why not?
Yeah.
It gives you that extra sense of giving, if you want to call it that, to make sure people, so and over time becomes more of your normal unconscious habit again, of helping someone first instead of helping yourself.
Yeah. And
But still brush your teeth though, in the morning before you do that. Same.
And I think that a lot of people are looking for happiness in life,
Mm-hmm.
and it revolves around them, like what can they do to make themselves happy. But what you said is to help someone else, be of some service of someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And when we take the focus off of ourselves and we're always chasing happiness, it comes naturally.
Mm-hmm. And why do you think people do that? Why do people have that perception? Well, what promotes that?
Well,
The promotion of, it's about me looking good, it's about me getting that and getting this materialistic thing. Who promotes that?
well,
Media.
yeah, exactly.
Media. Maybe social
Exactly.
media, maybe TV, radio, whatever it is. So can you turn off everything and try to be the abnormal person, I call myself, by doing things
You
that
are
are rare?
abnormal, I agree.
That's my wife. She thinks I'm very abnormal. So can you do things that are abnormal that people will want but aren't expecting, if there's a way to say that? Because you feel you want to give someone, you walk down the street, you don't know anyone, you just smile at people.
Right.
What's the reflection? 9 to 10 times, hopefully you get a smile back, unless you're like in New York or downtown LA or something. There's mean people sometimes on their way. But can you do you go against the media norm of, it's about me, it's about what I want, about what I'm going to get, versus, hey, what can I give? Give instead of get.
Right. And I think that's a great daily habit. It's a great mindset to have, because when we chase happiness, it just keeps on moving farther and farther. It's just
The
out of our
sunset.
reach. right?
It's out there.
Yeah, but when you develop a daily habit of, being of service to someone, like you said, even smiling at somebody, I do that. I do that a lot, and sometimes, most of the time, I get a smile back. But sometimes people look at me like, what?
Creepy. Well, I realize those people, it's their problem.
Yeah.
It's because of what in their mindset that day, they just had a bad day or whatever it is too, or
right.
you can't please everybody. But can you try to make someone's day a little bit brighter? On my card it says, if it's not the best day of your life, why not pretend? Why not at least have the perception that is, so people can see that and give them that caring that hey, you're a good person too, you're a human.
Right.
Why not like other humans?
Right.
That's just my mindset. But go back to material things too. The problem is you get the new car. What happens next year? You no longer have the new car.
Yeah.
So you got to turn that car into another car.
Right.
You get this new dress or a new shirt. What happens over time? You have to get another one and spend that much money again too. So can we have a simple, happy life over time? Maybe just in the theoretical world, but by keeping our life simple, so we don't overstress and overburn ourselves out and step on somebody else to get what we want.
Right.
And not enjoy like you do, like enjoy the time with your family.
Yeah.
Enjoy being with them and just having fun in whatever you're doing with them.
Right.
Simple
and soon
things.
my daughter Jordan, I homeschooled my girls, so we've spent most of their lives together, and now she's going to be getting married, and
fantastic.
so I'm so glad we have the time we spent together now,
Well, you never know, it's always short.
Yeah.
And until you've gone to someone's funeral or had a medical problem or something else where you're like, man, life is really short.
It is. Even if you, I was talking to somebody the other day, even if you live to be 100 years old, what is that? It's still short.
It's not enough time.
Yeah, exactly.
And can you do everything you can to not regret not spending time with someone or doing something that you wanted to do when you were younger, but now that you're older, like me, you're too old to do it.
Yeah. Well.
Whatever it might be.
I'm not too old to do anything yet.
Me either, but I sometimes go, okay, I got to be careful.
That's why you exercise, so that you can continue doing the things, and you exercise too.
Is that the next topic?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Exercise, I think, is an important part of a daily habit routine. Maybe be just stretching, going for a walk, whatever it might be. Your body requires that. Because we live a sedentary lifestyle, most of us, we sit a lot, maybe in our car, at work, or on the way to work, whatever it might be. Our body needs motion to stay healthy. When we don't have motion, our body produces more stress hormones internally. This is the medical side again. At that point, our stress hormones affect our overall body to stay in a stress state. What do I mean by stress state? We don't sleep well. We're more sensitive to being in pain. Our body becomes more, if you want to call it, anxious or depressed even too. Yeah. We want to eat junk food like Taco Bell, like you mentioned ago. I don't know what's good there. But like Taco Bell, because that feeds those stress hormones. Yeah. When you move your body, the opposite occurs. Your body stays in a relaxed state, can handle the stress of your everyday lifestyle, and over time stay strong. So stress hormones stay down, relaxation hormones stay up, so your body can stay and feel good all the time, so you can have that positive attitude.
Right.
People come here all the time, and not only they're in chronic pain, but now the attitude has changed to depressed, anxious, sometimes short-tempered. Yeah. So I tell them that's part of your environment. That's part of what's happened to your body's overall change. Now we need to work on getting more motion in there. At that point, exercising, stretching, strengthening to make your body stronger and change that hormone state to more of a relaxed state.
Right.
It's human physiology. As long as you're human, that's how the body should work. But the problem is we don't know that, so you go around the doctor for medications for depression, anxiety, for pain, whatever it might be, or we can't sleep very well. Right. And that just feeds that system. Yeah. So we have to understand our body requires motion to stay healthy and relaxed, and that habit of being in motion allows your body to maintain that higher state of health.
Right.
So you take a day off or 2 days off, or someone yells at you, you laugh at them, you don't try to punch them in the face. Because you get thrown in jail or something here in California at least.
Well, so regular exercise helps to keep your blood pressure lowered. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of people have high blood pressure and they're on medications and stuff, and if when medication is actually needed, of course you need it. But there are some things, like certain people they prefer to take a pill rather than work out, or something like that.
Well, they've been conditioned to believe that's good for them.
Yeah.
And they realize someone on the other end with a white coat on is saying it's okay.
Yeah.
So it's not
But
just
they
them.
don't tell you all the side effects that go along with
No.
it. But just as proof, like sometimes I've donated plasma.
Awesome.
And so I made the mistake, I didn't even think about it, is I went after I worked out. And my blood pressure was too low.
Too low.
It was too
Okay,
low. Like
okay.
and then I had to do a few exercises in the waiting room so that I could get it, so I can get it back up.
Why is she doing jumping jacks out there, push-ups? Why?
But it's true. Regular exercise keeps your blood pressure lower. And it
Well, it allows your body to stay in a relaxed state and
Yes,
realize
it
your heart
relaxes it.
requires blood flow and exercise. Say maybe just walking.
yes.
But that motion allows your heart, being a muscle, to contract enough and get a normal rhythm, instead of, if you're under stress, it becomes too stressed and it either goes too high or too low.
Right.
So your internal body is affected by your exercise too, not just how you look in your
Yes.
biceps and your
Right.
beach muscles.
Yeah. It's
Part of it,
definitely
so.
yeah. It's there's way more important things than that.
Well, then some foods will even increase your blood pressure, decrease it. So
Yes.
you have to watch what you
Yes.
eat as part of in your internal body staying healthy too, under stress.
Right. And going back to what you had said about when something becomes a habit, it becomes something you don't think about.
Mm-hmm.
So
Unconscious.
right. And so yes, of course I have to think, okay, I'm going to go to the gym or whatever I'm going to do, walking or hiking or going to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
But it's such a part of my life. It's like I need to go. I don't go day after day after day without thinking about that I need to go.
You miss
Sometimes
it.
I take a week off, but it's constantly on my mind. It's not like I forget about it because it is a habit.
Well, then you find ways to adjust your schedule
Yeah.
to make it your priority. So because that need to go, that going, even though sometimes you may not feel good while you're doing it, helps the rest of your day.
Yes.
And the rest of your
Well,
week. Everything.
Mine's at night, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
go. I'm
whatever.
gonna go after we're done
You're
here.
a night owl. Good for you. I'm going to bed after this. No.
And I see that you walk in the mornings, with your dog. So
Even at night,
that's
too.
really good. Oh, okay.
At night. So, I mean, for me, I do about an hour walk every day. Sometimes I'll go a jog if I feel comfortable with it for one too.
Yeah.
And everyone's body's different, but what makes you feel good at the end of the day? So when you sleep, you sleep.
Yes.
When you sleep, you relax, you recharge, get into the deep delta REM sleep, where
Yeah.
your body actually recharges, shuts down, and recharges for the next day.
Right.
Most people, one of my questions I ask my chronic pain patients is, "How are you sleeping?"
Mm.
If they say, "Well, I sleep okay, wake up and I'm still tired and groggy," you're not getting the deep delta sleep. You're staying in a stress state. How do we get
Yeah.
you there? Over time, changing that state. So the reflection of being in a relaxed state, your body will get that recharged deep delta sleep.
Right.
Yeah, that's my 2 cents on that.
So
Yeah.
how can people make something a habit? Let's say that like there's somebody I know that I've talked with and they want to go walking, but it's not a part of their life, so they forget. Like they don't even think about it.
It's being patient. If it's not part of your life, that's your habit of not going. Can you over time tell yourself, I'm going to go, I'm going to feel uncomfortable, maybe upset, maybe tired, maybe grumpy for 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. You just say 4 weeks to give you the long
safe.
to be safe. At that point, but I want my next 4 years to be here. I want this perception of me and how I feel and how my health is. If I do it for 4 weeks, is that worth it to me?
Mm.
That's not me to answer. It's up to you.
Right.
Are
Right.
you ready for that change to feel uncomfortable, tired, sore maybe, and even out of your normal rhythm of life to feel comfortable the rest of your life?
Yeah.
That's what I tell people. But some people don't want to exercise. I'm like, that's awesome. I'll see you every day for the rest of your life.
Right.
Because you're going to have back
Yes.
pain. Because
Yes.
you're not keep yourself healthy.
Right.
There's a higher R return on investment by you doing the work. May it be financial costs, may it be health costs, whatever it is, by you putting the time and effort to feel uncomfortable, to be comfortable,
Yeah.
to be healthy.
Right. Talking about the financial, my gym is like $20 and some change.
They've all gone down, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's like the best money I invest every month, is that because they lose money on me.
That's
Most
awesome.
people, they gain,
You
right?
why should you hear the third
because
time
a lot
in
of
one
people
day?
don't go.
Yeah, one day,
Yeah. But so, those of you that are looking to lose weight, or just improve your health in general, exercise definitely is a help. It's not just about diet. You need to move your body, like you said, and there's so many benefits. Those of you that watch my Mindful Mondays, you know that I talk about health often, body, mind, and spirit. It's not just about the physical.
Exactly.
The
Great.
physical only lasts for so long. We're all going to die no matter how sick or how healthy we are.
Yeah.
But like I've said before, whatever time I have here, I want to feel good as much as possible. I had cancer back when I was in my 30s. I wasn't a smoker, nothing. I just got it. So sometimes things just happen. But, whatever is in our power, that's what I want to do, because I want to enjoy whatever time I have here.
When you added the whole three, the spiritual, mental, psychological, and also physical, realize when you have some spirituality in your life, that helps your brain not age as quickly.
Yeah.
So your body's aging at a lower rate.
Right.
When you're physically healthy, your hormones stay at a higher level, so your body regenerates tissue faster, so again, by keeping your body younger.
Right.
So if you want to live a longer, healthier life, which I hope most people want, at that point, by doing the certain things every day, which is work, I'll give you that, it is work, can you see that as a benefit, the return on investment of I'm going to be 65, 75, 85, and still healthy physically, mentally, and also spiritually?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
But anything worthwhile is work. That's why we're talking about the daily habits. Again, the quote, it says, you don't change your life, you change your habits, and your habits will change your life. So if you have the daily habit of going to work, going home and sitting in front of the TV and just eating and then going to bed, and that's your daily habit, you're just not going to be healthy. If your goal is to lose weight,
if you're
there's
human,
no way you're going to do that.
The human body requires motion, requires movement, requires other things than sitting on a couch and eating food. Right. So, but again, that's your choice. So if that's what you want to do, realize result is, here's your result.
Yes.
Diabetes, back pain, days off of work, more medications, maybe surgeries too. So if that's, realize whatever you're doing, so there's a result, is a common result, you can't defy genetics. It's just how the body works. So what result do you want?
Right.
And can you learn, and over time, wherever you are, if you don't walk, start walking 10 minutes a day. Even start 5 minutes a day.
Yeah.
5.
Start somewhere.
And then that 5 becomes, I'm good with 5, because your mind will let you know that's your normal now. Yeah. Let's do 10.
Yes.
Then maybe 15, 20. So wherever you are, find that small thing you can do to feel a little uncomfortable. And once you realize a little uncomfortable doesn't kill you, at that point you go, I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Now can I do a little bit more to feel more? Because now that comfort level gets higher.
Yeah. So
now that was uncomfortable, now it's comfortable. It's amazing how it works. And over time, you do a little bit more to feel comfortable. Right. I work out where I feel sore sometimes, because I know that's going to benefit me long term. Some people work out and they go, I don't want to get sore. I want to build muscle, but I don't want to get sore. I'm like, how do you do that? Because I have no idea how that works. Yeah. Human physiology. But you need, like I said before, we need to find the habits, and that point, see the long-term results, going through the hard work to get there and feeling comfortable.
Yes. Yeah. And my pastor has said, we choose our actions, but we don't get to choose the consequences. So if your daily habits, like I said, are coming home from work, sitting in front of the TV and eating and drinking beer, whatever it is that you do, that's your choice, yes. But the consequences are going to be something you're probably not going to want. Maybe being obese, maybe having diabetes, maybe things like that.
Well, some people say, well, if I work out, I might get injured. Yeah, there's an injury of crossing the street and getting hurt too.
Right.
So realize it's something to where there are a lot of excuses out there. That's why gyms do so well, because they count on people joining in January, maybe December if you're lucky, and then done by January 31st.
Yes, yeah, and that's how we are, and so that's why so many people don't even make resolutions anymore.
No.
Because we usually don't keep them, But again, going back to the daily habit thing, don't expect to be somewhere a year from now and be off any better if you don't change your daily habits to get there. So if you want to drop 50, I'm just using weight because it's such a common thing. It could be anything, but let's say you want to drop.
It's a number thing. Yeah, I can see the numbers. Yeah.
If you want to lose 50 pounds, by the end of next year, well, you need to do something different than what you're doing that got you there to begin with.
But I like your mindset. I like the idea of having the mindset first. People that can get healthy that I see the last 14 years or so, it always starts with their attitude.
Yeah.
Do you have what we call our patients? To our patients, it's called PMA, positive mental attitude. When you
not
start,
PMS, huh?
Not PMS. I tried that before; it didn't work. That's what people say that too. But when you have that attitude and you start developing that attitude, especially going from a negative to a positive, when I see someone often enough, I go perfect. Now they'll see the results because now that you just changed first to do the work. Maybe going for a walk, maybe eating a little bit better, maybe doing a spiritual reading every morning. Now they have the attitude to change their habits to see the results.
Right. And that's 100% because I've learned over the last few years that I've sabotaged myself because of things in my mind. I'm thinking I want to do this or I want to be here, and something is stopping me. What is that stopping? What's stopping me? It's up in here. I have these things going through my mind that for some reason it's stopping me from doing what I want to do. But I know that it's in my mind. Do
you know what that is? Human nature.
Yeah.
Human nature tells us not to move, tells us to be comfortable.
Yes.
Tells us to avoid pain.
Yes. Yeah.
So when we understand human nature, we go, okay, I can be comfortable if I want to stay here or get worse, but I want to change. So I have to feel uncomfortable, maybe a little pain, a little sore, a little grouchy, to get where I want to get.
Right.
So fighting human nature, even though we don't want to, allows us to see the results we want. When we're anxious, when we're scared, what do we want to do? Not move. Our body says, you move, it's going to hurt, so don't move.
Right.
The problem is that makes it worse and ingrains it in you, so we go back to fight or flight. Our body stays in a stress state, so that becomes your new normal.
Right.
And it's harder and harder and harder to get out of there.
Yes.
But it takes time once you get out of there, then it becomes our normal, then it's easy to stay out of there.
Right.
But you have to give yourself 3-4 weeks minimum to see that pain, to go through, I wouldn't call it pain, but uncomfortableness, to get the result, at least to starting with the results that you want from changing your habits.
Right.
It's my own 2 cents.
Yeah, and it's like you see people that decide that, you know what, I have to do this. Now, sometimes people make changes because they have to, literally, like the doctor tells them, you're going to die if you don't do this. Yeah. Sometimes that's what we need.
Sometimes people know that and they still go, I'd rather be where I am. But
I'd rather die young and be happy than... Yeah.
What's that?
And it's true. I mean, if that's what makes you happy, then...
You only live once, right? Whatever it's called, YOLO. Whatever, YOLO. So dumb.
Yeah.
So dumb. But the problem is, and all of a sudden you only live once, all of a sudden 10 years later, like, dang, I should have done that 10 years ago. Yeah. Because those people, it's ironic, those people that do that, they outlive their goals, now what do I do? Yeah. And that's not... But some people, and you're always given a choice, we're humans, given a choice what you want to do, either choose to change or make your peace with God. That's my thing.
Yeah, in human nature, we like to take the easier path, the path of least resistance.
Exactly.
But like you were saying, like even the daily habit. Now, you know that I'm divorced. I've been divorced for 16 years, and I learned a lot since then. Things that I did not do in my marriage, and that's a daily thing. A daily habit of doing whatever it is to keep that marriage together, to work on it like a garden, right?
Exactly.
I mean, and I didn't do that, and obviously I didn't have my marriage didn't last. Yeah. But so everything it's a habit. All of us have daily habits, whether you are passive about it or whether you are proactive about it.
When a lot of this is taking a step back to, what do I want out of this? And how to get the right information and right people to talk to, right coaching per se, to make sure I'm doing the right things to get the right result. So you can take a step back and go, okay, if I want this, can I go back a step and go, am I getting the right information? Who's it from? I'm going to have some coaching here. Will someone help guide me through this so I'm on the right track? I don't fall off with good intentions. Yeah. That would be my insurance policy. Versus going, I'm going to listen to Google and do 10 things, and one thing might hurt me, one thing might help me, but overall it's going to just make me feel bad, versus looking at coaching, go, okay, someone's gone through this before, let me figure out how they did it, ask them questions, have them guide me through it, so at that point I know I'm on the right track the whole time. Saves time, energy, money, and especially that learning curve. Yeah. I think. Yeah. And then having, okay, now I'm feeling this, is this okay? Or am I too sore? Should I back things off from exercising because I did hurt myself? Right. So having that guidance, okay, you're good or not good, let's push through this, but let's hold off on this, let's eat this instead, your body's not responding to this food, you may have an allergy, let's clear out that allergy, and then let's figure out what's going to work for you. You save yourself a lot of time and energy that way, even money, by not trying to reinvent the wheel.
Right. Yeah, and that's key.
Stop me, I don't know. It all comes to me. Divine intervention. I don't know.
So, anyway, I think, is there anything else that you wanted to say? I just,
Don't listen to the media. That's my thing. Yeah. Figure out what works for you. Simplicity. How can you live a simple, healthy life? And don't overspend on Christmas either. People like we all did last year, and the year before that. Can we do enough to go, okay, I have this in the account. Can I spend this and not spend triple? And then you get the bill like, again. Yeah. Right. But it all comes down to, do you have friends and family around you that support you in your goals? Or do you have friends and family that don't support you, where you have to go, I'm gonna block them from my life in this period of time to make sure they don't sabotage me in reaching my goals.
Yeah, and sometimes we need to do that.
If you have family or friends that like to sit on the couch and watch TV all night and not exercise, I wouldn't hang out with them too much. Yeah. Maybe you're a cheat day or something.
Right.
If you have those.
Because we do become like the people we hang around.
Around the 6 people we hang around, the same health, the same income, the same problems, the same successes.
Right. So be careful who your friends are.
Yeah.
Who you hang around with.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's different, though.
Yeah.
You know?
And like he said, keep it simple. Don't decide like, okay, by January I'm going to do these 5 things. Just start with one thing until it becomes a habit. You know, if you want to start moving your body, just start walking. Go outside and walk. Something as simple as that. Later, if you want, you can join a gym. You don't even have to join a gym. You can do so much
Amazon, buy some 5-10 pound weights for about $20. Mm-hmm. And once you see what Michelle's getting to, I said before too, start slow, small. At that point, get your confidence up. You're good with that. Then build and build and build. But if you just join the gym tomorrow, show up and try to lift like Arnold over there.
Yeah.
At that point, you're going to be on the floor for the next 4 days.
Right.
And going back there again.
Yes.
It happens every year.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So anyway, I just wanted to do this with Dr. Tony because, you know, we have a very similar mindset, and I know that you've just been successful in your business, and
it's work though.
Yeah,
a lot of work.
It is work. It's always work though. You know, nothing worthwhile comes with nothing by doing nothing.
You hear like, oh yeah, blah blah. They went there. I'm like, yeah, because someone had to work their butt off to get there to pay for that. And that's but I enjoy the work though. Well, yeah. I think that's the difference. I enjoy doing the videos, doing talks outside the office, inside the office, spending extra hours editing videos, taking videos from before on the weekends and making podcasts out of them. So I want more people to learn how to stay healthy any way they want. Mm-hmm. May it be audio, may it be visual, may it be both. Right. May it be on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Instabook, TikTok, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So at that point you learn, there's no excuses that you can't see something that's going to help you get and stay healthy.
Right. And I don't remember who it was that I talked to, but we were messaging each other.
Okay.
And she was saying, well, yeah, but a gym is expensive. I go, you can join a gym for $9.99 a month. Seriously. But I'm going to take away the excuse from you for a gym because you don't have to go to the gym.
Talking to you specifically, messenger guy, person.
Yeah. Whoever needs this, you know, you don't have to go to a gym. You can just do things at home. I don't like to work out at home. It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
When I go to the gym, my mindset is just focused on that, and I don't get distracted by stuff at home.
Well, one thing is when you're not cut you off, but when you pay for a gym membership, you pay attention.
That's true. When it's your pocketbook?
When it's your pocketbook. Not your parents' pocketbook if you're a kid, because you keep taking money from my pocket. I know my kids are somewhere. But can you want, if you want to get healthier and serious about getting healthier, hire someone. Go to a gym where they charge you to make sure you go, because you're going to feel bad. And the end of the month you're like, I spent $20 for this, I didn't get a thing. Because you didn't show up.
There's a verse that says, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
They're the same thing I said, but in biblical terms.
Exactly. So what we tend to, when there's money invested, we tend to follow through better.
Yes.
But not always, though, because, again, going back, gyms make a lot of money off people that paid for membership and don't.
Well, that would be the exception, though. Go like, dang it, Michelle's here for a fifth time today.
They lose money on me.
Yeah,
bad.
That's a good thing.
So anyway,
bring the average up.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for watching tonight, and I apologize for the slightly tilted.
It's the entertainment. It's not. It's entertainment. It's nothing else than that.
Anyway, I hope you have a good night. And any last words?
No, it just like I said before is find a good source for you. Maybe a person, maybe a show, maybe something credible, a YouTube channel, whatever it is, to help you start building, like you said, the physical, the spiritual, and the psychological mindset to get to your next goal. I don't care if it's personal or business, whatever it is, but can you start building up that library of maybe videos or a daily thing that you read or see so your mindset's ready for the day? And from there, follow through with simple next level goals for you to feel uncomfortable, to make yourself comfortable there, and feel comfortable again, make sure you're comfortable there. So over the long term, over a period of at least 4 weeks, you see the results in your body, your mind, and your spirituality.
Yeah. And like I've heard it said before, the time's going to pass anyway.
Yeah.
So why not do it?
Yeah. Versus complain about it.
Yes.
I don't complain. I just do it. I don't say anything.
If you're not going to do anything about it, don't complain.
And just smile at more people, too. Care about people. That's my thing.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good show. Good show.
Thank you, Dr.
So much
Tony.
fun.
You are so fun.